Hi lollies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you'll be the first person to be notified. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of ours. You guys are the real MVP. So guys, so lovely. So I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where there is actually a battle of the big nose community and the big nose community between some pan-colored women and also a black guy. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
Why do white people always wonder when you tell them like, yeah, I don't date white people? They always like, what? Oh my God, you don't date white people? Like you really think that you're the standard? Like you're just not. It's multiple reasons, and we can start at this thing gonna be 10 minutes, but let's just make it fun. So besides the fact that the lipless community has oppressed our people for over 400 years, and time after time again, every time you tried to speak to a white woman, then we were either hung or arrested, and we have our ancestors that would just be in our ear the whole time, and we have to deal with your family talking about us behind our backs, and the fact that our cultures never even align to y'all take our cultures and then you twist it and then you make it popular and say it was yours the whole time every single time. Besides all of that, first of all, we just love black women. That's one. Second, culturally, we are different. I've been in Alexandria for 3 years now, and I've been going to the bars, and every time I go, my white friends be like, oh, you don't want to talk to none of these girls? She's hot. She's hot. I'm like, no, she's not. She's not. And then you start talking to them, and it gets very, very weird. And they're like, oh, you probably know this song. And it's like Little John. Like, bro, I don't care. And then once they start doing this, oh, man, and they start pulling back their hair every 5 seconds, then you're going to jail. Once they get sweaty, clammy, drunk, and start pulling their hair back every 5 seconds, you take that girl home, you're going to prison. A white woman's tears is 15 years. If you've never heard of that, then you're not in the black community. And another thing, why when you meet a white woman in a bar, they trying to kiss you in the mouth? I'm having a regular conversation with this white girl, and she just like, she's like, oh, I didn't know if you wanted to kiss me. No, I don't want mono, and I don't want to kiss you. And why are we kissing out in public? How many dudes did you kiss this week? Every time I go out, by the time that song come on, that be like, closing time. That's white people's, get out of the club song. Closing time. And then they start kissing each other. Like once they turn the lights on in the bar, then you see a whole bunch of people kissing each other. And you would think that, okay, these couples came together. But once you get to know the white people, then you know they just met. They literally just met. Ew. So I know y'all be going raw when you go home. I know you be going raw when y'all be taking them girls home over and over and over again. That's why y'all keep on having these cold sores. What is going on in that community? That is just disgusting. My mama taught me sanity, man. And I think that's one of the big cultural differences. And a lot of times you meet these white girls, they haven't showered in 4 days. What is going on with that? What's up with that? If you're not showering, cooking and cleaning is not just a female thing, but me dating females, I would like a woman that knows how to cook and knows how to clean just a little bit, at least. I could take it from there, goodness gracious. And y'all just going home and going raw? Do y'all not know how this affects your community? Another thing, what's up with the cats? You go over a white woman's house and there's cats on the kitchen counter. What's up with the cats? Don't look, I'm a dog person. I lay up with my dog all the time. But what's up with the cats on the kitchen counter? When I was growing up, my mom wouldn't even let dogs in the kitchen. Y'all got cats on the stove. Give me the heebie-jeebie. And the fact that y'all think everything y'all do is the standard is insane. Like even little stuff like vodka, you'd be like, well, everybody drinks vodka, bro. Remy Martin, me. Another thing, why every time y'all get thick, you be telling me, like, do I look thick? I think I should come down. I should get skinnier. And then all of the young girls want to be thick, and then they want to get lips, and then they want to get rid of. It's like y'all want to cosplay black women and then get rid of the features and then get it back. It's like you're in a game of Sims. Like, bro, this is our real life. We living like this. This is not The Sims. This is not GTA for us. Y'all are insane. Anyway, to the Clear Coalition, the cream color colonizers, the Mayo monsters, this is not to offend you at any moment, but this is just to let you know why we don't be dating outside of our race. Simple. Listen here, white people, for all y'all saying I'm racist, I'm so insulting, I'm generalizing people, I'm just a dirty black man with 5 baby mamas and I don't know what I'm talking about, and no white woman ever wanted me anyway, let me talk to you real quick. First of all, let's go through 2024. Beginning of the year, we heard a podcast with these white people on the podcast talking about how dirty black people are because we use washcloths and black people don't know how to bathe themselves, and they bathe themselves every day and they drying out their skin. That's just one. Second, I heard a stand-up video of Shane Gillis, and he was implying that he would rather live in a country with all white people with no black people around. That's just two. Number 3, we had Tony Hinchcliffe got on a Trump rally, and not only did he talk about Puerto Ricans, because all y'all talked about was what he said about Puerto Ricans, but y'all didn't bring up the fact that he said around Halloween that his black friends wasn't carving pumpkins, they was carving watermelons. You ain't say nothing about that. Then Tony Hinchcliffe, in his Kill Tony show, the YouTube show, is the most racist show that you would ever see in your life. It's not even funny. I could see if it was funny. At least Shane Gillis is funny with his racism sometimes. That Kill Tony show is just spewing out racism, and it's not any comedic relief. It's not funny at all. And the same man, Tony Hinchcliffe, is the same man that went on a podcast and said he does not like dating black women, and he's got all these reasons why he would never date a black woman, and they're at the bottom of the totem pole of all the different women to date. Whew. Now, I didn't say nothing all year. Go through my page. I didn't say nothing all year. I never said, oh, this is racist. I never cried about this. I never said, oh, well, he needs to be quiet. He needs to be canceled. Because y'all said, when y'all was voting for Trump, that y'all are tired of cancel culture. It's just jokes. People need to stop being so sensitive. And this wokeism is killing America. Oh, I didn't say nothing all year, right? I ain't say nothing all year. Let me tell you something. Where I'm from, I don't cry about nothing. I fight fire with fire. If you want to make jokes, I got jokes too. So now you sensitive? Now I'm racist? Now you crying? Now you can't take a joke? Oh, all these people talking about something. I was following you. I was a follower of you until this video. I don't give a. Let me tell you something. I didn't see you make no videos that talked about how Trump's racism was killing America. I didn't see you make no videos about Tony Hinchcliffe, Shane Gillis. I didn't see you no videos defending black women at all this year. The whole 2024, I didn't say a word. Now the last day of the year, I get on here and tell you why I don't date white women, and now it's a problem. I told you about white people's hygiene after white people was talking about black people's hygiene all year, and now it's a problem. Okay. Y'all sat here and ruined America voting for a racist, bigot businessman, and y'all said Kamala was the lesser of two evils when she's the most educated and the most qualified, and y'all said she's not qualified for a job that she's already worked right under the main person that's working. Y'all about to piss me off. But last but not least, for all of those guys that saying that white women would never want me and I'm some unsuccessful broke dude that probably live in the projects and I got 5 baby mamas, let me just tell you this. I just came from eating sushi down on the water with a beautiful black woman, a dark-skinned black woman. Now I'm 10 stories up, with my 5 kids looking over the city. With my beautiful 5 kids. And Happy New Year's, bitch. But anyway, my thing is that you are brainwashed, and I don't think that you notice. I don't think y'all watch sports the way that we watch sports, so I understand why you brainwashed. Like, y'all will watch the draft, and it's like 40 people getting drafted, and then 5 of them got white girls, but the only thing that gets posted on Twitter is the 5 white girls that are with the black man, so of course you want to think this. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, us as black men who actually watch sports, like it's 450 people in the NBA, and we really know these dudes and follow them on Instagram, and we actually even know the role players, and we actually see their wives on Instagram. So people like not just LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony. We can go on and on. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard. Like, we can go on and on and on and on and on about black men who have black wives or black baby mothers or black girlfriends. Josh Hart, like Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith. We can go on and on and on. But y'all not going to believe us because you're going to go by what you've seen, those 5 images. And it's kind of frustrating for us as black men because if we went on the internet and all we saw on the internet was, oh, white men are better, well, that's why we don't want to date black men all day, and we went by that in real life, then we would actually be depressed. And that's what it seems like you all are. Like this type of women, I think y'all are like comparing yourselves to people because you can't get that type of man yourself. But I can actually attest to saying that I know black women in real life, and the bad ones would never say anything like this out of their mouth, because the baddest black woman, ask any bad black woman in a city like Atlanta or other major cities and ask them, do you think you could pull an athlete? They're going to say yes. Of course they can. But to you all, it looks like the other way around. You know what I'm saying? So let's just break it down to numbers. It's like 450 people in the NBA, right? 450 men. Let's just say 50 of them are white. This is just rough numbers. Let's just say 50 of them are white, right? And then we have like 100, 150 of them are single. And then you have, I can name probably 150, 200 to 250 black men who are only with black women. And y'all don't be knowing these players because it could be a role player. And then on another note, if the player has a wife that's light skinned, then now it don't count. So I believe that y'all are more colorist than us men because we don't really look at a woman and be like, oh, well, you know, he only date light skinned women. Because if you put a bad dark skinned woman in my face and a bad light skinned woman in my face, I say, ¿por qué no los dos? Give me both of them. But the mindset that you all have is so backwards. That's like me looking at Serena Williams and Eve and just saying, oh, see, y'all don't date black men once y'all successful. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's always going to be people, if you don't generalize, it's always going to be people who date outside their race, especially successful men, because successful men will date all types of things. And a lot of these dudes is corny. And then y'all tend to focus on people in the draft. Like you'll see somebody like Jamal Murray. And us as black men, we watch podcasts with people like Channing and Ryan Clark and Freddie T and stuff like that. Those are the black men that we look up to in our community. But y'all see people like Jamal Murray, and we know Jamal Murray. We don't know him personally, but we know where he's from, where he went to school, and we would never expect him to be with a black woman. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of deal that y'all don't understand. Like Jalen Brunson, like he's from Canada or something. Like we don't expect a lot of these dudes that's like their parents played in the league. They grew up rich and they went to private school all their life, and then they went to a D1 school and they've only been around like 2 black girls in each school. And you expect them to get a black woman like Kobe Bryant. Like that's a good example for that. But if we're talking about the rest of these guys, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different outlook for us because we actually know these people. You probably don't even know who Bobby Portis is, but we can probably name 100 role players with black wives, and you can't because you don't watch the NBA. You don't watch the NFL. If you know the NFL, then you know them D linemen is not going out and getting no white girls. If you watch the NFL, you know them DBs, some of these wide receivers. Come on, man. Let's just be for real. But for F's sake, if you would like me to make a list of all of the black players that are single and all of the black players that have black women in their life in the NBA out of the 450, let's play the numbers game. Go ahead, drop a comment and tell me that let's play the numbers game, and I guarantee you we're going to win this.
Like seriously, lovelies, these commentaries and all of these videos just giving when you think that you are the standard, like you are the beauty standard, everything in terms of, you know, it's all about you. And on the second thought, someone is trying to tell you that, oh, okay, sorry, you are not my preference. I have other preference, especially when coming from, you know, a black guy. Oh my goodness. It's kind of provoking, like you wouldn't believe your eyes or your ears. Like all your life you think that you are the standard, you know, everybody from, you know, no matter what race this person comes from, seeing someone like this, you know, I am the standard.
I am the beauty standard. So when you see that somebody is actually telling you that, no, you are not my preference, you get so upset. There is this Gorani, video that actually trended on the social platform where I think she says South African Goana, lady. So she's a South African pan-colored woman who decided to go to Guani, and she went there to start making all of these videos and documentaries, trying to tell people how Guarani or Guana, please correct me if I'm wrong, how Guani looks like. And the worst part is that she went as far as saying that she is the most beautiful girl in Guanis or in Guana. Oh my goodness. This lady got herself thrown out from the social platform because you see yourself as a beauty standard. You decided to go to I think it's an African country, and you decided to tell yourself and crown yourself the most beautiful girl in that country, as if you and looks like you are actually the beauty standard of the said country. Like, I don't know why some people don't get this. No matter where you are, the country or whatsoever, people and the Democrat have actually, their beauty standard. Everyone has a unique look and a unique likeness. You shouldn't be upset when someone tells you that, oh, you are not my type. Be you whoever you think that you are. You shouldn't be upset. So this lady, when she went to this place, she was like, she's the most beautiful creature in the said country. You went to an African country that they have their own beauty standard, and you think because you're a pan-colored person with blonde hair and blue eyes or whatsoever, you are the beauty standard in that country? Like, how can you be so... Oh my goodness, you can actually be a beauty standard in your own continent, right? You can be a beauty standard in whatsoever place you come from, but that does not mean that every other place or culture, tradition actually see you as a beauty standard. There are some people that have preference. There are some cultures that have preference, and I don't know, maybe because you think you're slim and automatically you are the beauty standard of Goanese. And that is why when I saw this video of this guy, trying to express himself anytime he says or he make a commentary talking about how he don't date pan-colored women, some of them get so upset, like, why wouldn't you do that? No, nobody would tell me that they don't. Like, there are some people that don't want it. This is just personal. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. Maybe call it whatsoever you want to call it, but this is just people's personal preference. There are some group of black Jews that actually preferred pan-colored ladies. There's still some group of black dude who does not prefer pan-colored ladies. It's not something that is so shocking that you need to go ahead to call the entire community nose community. Oh my goodness. And the good thing about this thing is that she actually meant, she met her kind of person. Like, he really replied her in oh my goodness. What is so wrong? If I don't want something like this, I have my own preference, my own reasons. Like, oh my goodness, you can be your own beauty standard in any way you're coming from, but there is other people who still really appreciate a beauty standard of their own culture or tradition or whatsoever. This is just as simple as nothing. It's not something that you have to come calling upon the nurse community and all of that. You still show yourself. I don't know why sometimes when people that looks like me want to express themselves, it turns you a black supremacist. I actually received a commentary like that, which I'm going to post that commentary on my short videos. I want to start as replying some comments on my short videos and all of that. But this lady, because I was talking about, I don't know if he's a lady or a guy, he was like, I am all black supremacist. I was like, because I'm telling the truth or because I just want to say the way it is, so I shouldn't share my own thoughts or what? Anyway, lovelies, wanna just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.
Lovelies, wanna just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I